Shalom, shalom. Salah. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, glory to the Most High Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua. Double honors to the elders. Shalom to the Akim out there pushing the truth in the four corners and truth and sincerity. Shalom to the Akwaf out there listening, learn to be a true doors of sir. Shalom. So I got this video that I seen on Instagram of this teen, this Edomite, this little devil who drowned the Israelite, right? And they did their typical thing, play like they your friend, right? That you hear.
You can see 14-year-old John Sheeran leaving court after his bail hearing. First he was walking in, barely saying a word as he got into a car with his father. A judge said he can live in Chatham on a GPS device. Mr. Sheeran, you want? This all stems from an incident in July where a 15-year-old black boy says Sheeran texted him to come to a Chatham pond. Then Sheeran and another boy allegedly threw rocks at this boy and asked him to come into the water. The young man does not know how to swim and wore a life jacket. That's what investigators say. Sheeran repeatedly pulled him under the water, once called him the N-word, and another boy called him George Floyd. This young man, Jack Sheeran, held onto his life jacket and pulled me under the water. And up and back repeatedly about 4 to 5 times. While doing it, water went into the victim's mouth and nose, and he could not breathe. He started to shout, "I can't breathe," over and over again, and tried to get Mr. Sheeran's hands off him. Mr. Sheeran let go, and the other child started laughing. He called him George Floyd. The boys allegedly did stop when another child on the beach swam over to intervene. Sheeran's defense attorney, Kevin Reddington, says it was reckless teenage behavior, not attempted murder. You can see 14-year-old John Sheeran leaving.
You hear them try to justify it. It was reckless teenage behavior, not attempted murder, while calling him George Floyd. You see how these devils think, right? Try to justify this little devil. Look at him. He looked like a damn, like the little boy off of It, right? The little devils that was bullying all the little kids and shit. He like one of them devils, right? See, this is what happened when you trust these people, bro. This is what happened when you trust these people, yo. Right? These are not our friends, they are enemies. And our people need to understand that. Stop trying to befriend them. Stop trying to guess why. Why don't they like us? Why do they hate us? Right? Stop fucking crying and whining about why somebody don't like you. Man, I grew up, I ain't never cared if somebody ain't like me, man. Right? Our people care too much why white people, why Edomites, so-called Caucasian don't like you. Fuck them. It's that simple. Fuck them. Who give a fuck if they like us or not? They're sadistic. Psychopaths. Right? Who the fuck cares for damn psychopath like you? Right? You'll say you fucking crazy for even wanting the approval of a damn psychopath. Right? This is Ecclesiastes 1:9. It say, the thing that have been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. This is not new. Right? This is not new. What happened when they brought our forefathers over here? They've been doing this. Right? They've been doing the same thing. They haven't changed. Why do our people continue to ignore the history of these people and our people? It goes back to Esau and Jacob. It's like even before we came over here, they brought us over here. Right? And they took our so-called Native American and Latino brothers back to Spain. Right? It was long before today. Long before this happened. Let me go to Genesis 25. Right? Genesis 25. I'm going to start at 21. This is our forefather Isaac and his wife Rebekah. Right? This is going into the history of our people, our forefather. Right? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and the 12 tribes. So this is Isaac and his wife. This is Genesis 25 and 21. It says, and Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren, meaning she couldn't have kids. And the Lord was entreated of him. And Rebekah, his wife, conceived, and the children struggled together within her. Right? And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? So she was having struggles inside of her womb, which is our forefather Jacob and their forefather Esau, struggling in her womb, fighting in her womb. Right? So like, and she went to inquire of the Lord. Verse 23, and the Lord Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb. So it said 2 nations were in her womb. Right? 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. So it says 2 nations, 2 different nations were in her womb. 2 nationality of people were in her womb. 2 manner of people shall be separated. Right? You're not supposed to be going to no damn lake with no Edomites. You're not supposed to go nowhere with them. Right? Why would you allow your son? It probably was one of these people of our neighborhood, the parents I'm speaking of, the young brother parents who allowed them to go over there. Because back in my day, your parents ain't let you go over nobody's house unless they knew who house you was going over. They had to know the parents of the person's house you was going over. Right? They didn't just let you go over some random person's house. And if you allowed your child to go over Edomite house, you are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Right? You too accepting of these people after they showed you throughout history and still in modern time, right, that they hate our people. They hate us. Right? Slut. So these 2 manner of people, right, that shall be separated. And if you look at so-called black and if you look at so-called black, Latino, Native American people, then you look at the opposite, which is Esau, so-called Caucasians. If you look at our mannerism, we told 2 different type of people, right? They like to jump off of planes. They like to go hiking and hunting in the woods, right? We like to chill. We like to have a little get together, a little cookout, spend time around our family, right? Watch a game, do stuff like that, right? 2 totally separate people. We're very forgiving people, right? They the opposite. They the exact opposite. They don't forgive nobody for nothing, right? 2 manner of people shall be separated. So we wasn't supposed to be integrated, like Dr. Martin Luther King said, and wanted us to do. We was never supposed to be integrated with these people. We was always supposed to be separated, right? 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. Right? One people shall be stronger than the other people. Our people are superior in every way, genetically, physically, mentally, emotionally. In every way, our people are stronger than these people. Right? That's why they had to take the man out the household, because our forefathers instilled strength in the young men, right? Our forefathers made us tough. Now, you see now the young men, they very emotional. They break easily. They mentally weak, right? They can't deal with no type of adversity, right? Only type of adversity they deal with is killing each other, right? That's the only type of adversity they can deal with. But when it comes to real life, they can't deal with the real world, right? And not the game that the Grand Theft Auto they play in their own mind, right? Because in their mind, it's Grand Theft Auto. They just going around doing stuff thinking there ain't no consequence, right? I'm talking about in the real life, the real world, everyday life, going to work, right? They're not strong enough. They're not mentally strong because they was raised by their mothers, right? That's why it's important to have the fathers in the house. But that was also a curse that the Lord put on the Israelites for disobeying his commandments, right? So I understand, but we are far superior than these Edomites in every way. And it been that way. It always been that way growing up, right? It always been that way growing up. It's just now recently, you know, they condition our people so weak that it may look different, right? Because it's a lot of weak brothers. No lie. It's like back in Genesis 25 and 23, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. So in the end of time, in the kingdom of heaven, the elder child shall serve the younger child. Whichever child comes out first is going to serve the younger child, right? Verse 24, and when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb, not identical twins, right? It's like, it's about to tell you. Verse 25, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Right? So the first one came out red. That's the so-called white man. He's not white. He's not the color white. He's actually red. Right? Because his blood showed forth through his skin. Right? So it says Esau came out first. Right? Verse 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob, which is our forefather. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them, right? Which is 60. But notice it didn't describe Jacob's color, because everybody at that time had melanin. Every nation at that time were people of color, right? The East Indian, they're dark skinned, right? The Arabs, they're dark skinned, right? The so-called indigenous Africans, they dark skinned. The Moabites was dark skinned. The Ammonites was dark skinned, right? This was the first red person documented in history. And it's about to tell you an attribute of this red man. Verse 27, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. So Esau was a hunter. And that's how we know that these so-called white people are the Edomites, because Esau loves to hunt. He loves to go out in the bush, you know, with his little duck call, right? Wait for duck to come past and shoot him out the sky. Or if you ever seen the show Swamp People down in Louisiana, you can see them literally hunting alligators, right? They the only group of people that I see hunting animals for sport, right? Even when I look at documentaries in Africa, in the land of Ham, right, you'll see I think one of them was in Somalia or something like that. I seen it was a small village in Somalia, and a crocodile had ate one of the villagers. And to get revenge, or so that, the likelihood of it happening again wouldn't happen, they went out in their little boat, they hunted the crocodile, and they killed it. Right? It wasn't for sport. It wasn't just a murder. Right? But what did it say about Esau? He's a cunning hunter. So why would you want to be around people that hunt things, period, for a living, for fun, for sport? Why would you want to be around these people? They get off on hunting stuff. Right? They don't do it just to live. They don't do it for survival. They do it for the fun. It's in their blood. Edomite blood. Because he's a cunning hunter, like the scripture said. So why would you allow your kid to be around an Edomite family? But I'm sure it wasn't just the little boys he was around. I'm sure other people was around. His parents or somewhere, they probably let him go off and go down to the river or whatever that. It's like, I seen car pulling up. It's like, they probably let him go down there by themselves. You know what I'm saying? But was watching them the whole time, or told them to do something to him. Right? Because these people they hate you Israelites. They hate you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. They ain't never gonna like you. Get that through your head. Stop being emotional about the shit. Stop being weak about the shit. Why don't they like us? Oh, we can't do nothing without them getting in our business. Man, stop crying about the shit. Understand who your enemy is. Understand that they your enemies. Understand that they your enemies. And what the scriptures say about your enemies. It's the book of Sirach. The classic scripture right here. And if you understood and you actually listened to the Israelites, you would know these scriptures. This is Sirach 12:10. Never trust thine enemies, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Right? So it says never trust your enemy. Just like iron is sure to rust, he's sure to show that he's a damn demon. Right? At an opportune time. And that little devil, he's seen the opportune time. Right? He probably played like he was his friend all throughout school. Hey, Brian. Or hey, Devin. You want to be my friend? Yeah. I have a lot of black friends. You want to be another one of my friends? Hey, you want to come over to my house? We have a lake out back. And we have a rope with a tire that we can swing off and jump in the river. It's so much fun. Right? As soon as you got there, he turned to a damn demon. George Floyd. Calling young brother George Floyd. Trying to pull him under the water, knowing he couldn't swim. That's attempted murder. Talking about it wasn't intentional. Or it's like whatever he said, something like that. Right? The little devil tried to pull him under the water. Right? But that's what happened when you trust your enemy. When you keep trying to lying to yourself, all of them not like that. Like Muhammad Ali had a great quote. I don't know who he got it from. He might have got it from somebody else. I'm sure he did. But he said to an interviewer one day, I think the interviewer asked him something about the good white people. What do you feel about the good white people? And Muhammad Ali said, what would you do if you had 1,000 snakes, right, trying to come into your house? 800 were venomous, 200 were non-venomous. Are you going to open your door and try to sort out which ones is venomous and which one is non-venomous? Or are you going to shut the door on all of them? And that's a great point. Because just because it may be one or two, rare few, right, that might deep down in their spirit not really want to be the way they are, right, and have empathy, right, and they're able to put themselves in our shoes and not want to treat us that way. Are we just going to ignore the other 8? The other 8,000? Right? Over that 2,000? Right? That's not showing any type of survival instincts. Right? That's not showing any type of survival instincts. It's being stupid. Right? This is Sirach 12:10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Right? Though he humble himself, even the ones that do try to act humble, they the ones you gotta watch the most. For real. They the ones you gotta watch the most. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. So the ones who try to come humble, they the ones you gotta watch the most. Right? Because they got this thing called good cop, bad cop, where some of them will just let their racism out, their hatred out, while the other ones play like they good. And then they alternate with different so-called black people. Right? Say it's a group of 5 Edomites, 5 so-called Caucasians. 3 or 4 of them straight let their racism out. Maybe it's blatant, maybe it's not, maybe it's subtle, right? And the other 1 or 2, they'll play like they the good guy. Hey guys, you shouldn't say that, right? Good cop, bad cop. Then with a different brother, so-called black person, the one who was nice, he will let his racism out, and another one will play like the good guy. Right? That's what they do. That's what happens when you don't understand your enemies. That's what happens when you look at your own people as the damn enemy, which we do have some of our people that's just wicked, right? That are the enemies of our people, but the main enemy is the so-called white man. And our people, which is the Edomite, which our people seem to forget, right? They seem to forget all the history and all the lynchings and all the murders and all the rapes that these people did to our people and continue to do. Right? Like I seen a video earlier, it had to be in New York somewhere. Like this so-called white woman, she was walking up the street, and then the brother came down the opposite direction coming towards her, and he grabbed for her phone, and this devil, she ran away, and the brother was walking towards her like, give me my phone. And this Edomite bitch, she went and ran behind this other brother, who then stepped in front of her to defend her against his own brother. I'm like, bro, do you know how many Edomite bitches that lied on brothers and got brothers lynched? How many? Look at Emmett Till. They got a show. They got a show on Hulu. Well, I think it's Hulu. That shows you what happened. How these Edomite bitches is too. It wasn't just the men, right? They was smiling and laughing while we was getting lynched too. Even today, you got so-called Karens. How you just out of the blue jump in front of to defend a so-called white woman against your own people without hearing both sides of the story? You didn't even hear the brother's side. You just stepped in front of the devil and defended her word, which is known throughout history that white Edomite bitches, they lie on brothers, You just stepped in front of her and defended her over your own brother. Right? That brother is going to be one like Jotham. I forgot the brother's name in Texas that was messing with the Lord Edomite cop. She ran up in his house and lit him up. Right? That brother loves Edomite woman more than he loves his own people. Right? Because ain't nowhere in hell I'm going to side with an Edomite bitch or jump to the defense of an Edomite bitch over a brother. I don't care how crazy he look. I'm going to say what's going on, brother. I'm going to try to figure out what happened. I'm going to figure out his side, what he's saying. She didn't even really say nothing. She just ran behind the brother and he stepped up. She didn't say, help me, nothing. She just ran behind him and he automatically just stepped up to save her. Right? I thought y'all was letting women learn the hard way, huh? You stepping in front of the Edomite, though. You wouldn't do that for a sister. Like, that's crazy. You jump that fast for an Edomite, but not your own kind. I don't give a damn how crazy I want to be acting. I jump in front of them before I jump in front of the fucking devil. That's crazy. It's like, it's Sirach 12 and 12. It says, set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith. Right? So you're not supposed to even let them get next to you like this young brother did. This young brother who, this Edomite drowned. I believe he actually drowned. I believe he succeeded with his drowning attempt. I believe he succeeded, but you're not even supposed to set them by you. You're not supposed to defend them over your own people. Right? You're not supposed to do that. Unless he is like Drake's son is. His grandfather's a so-called black man. Right? The video I made of it last week. About it being the seed of your father. Unless he is a brother that looks like an Edomite. That's when you defend him. But a regular Edomite, no, you're not supposed to jump to their defense over your people, man. That's crazy. All right? Verse 13, it says, who will pity a charmer that is bitten by a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts? So if you playing with snakes, like I said, like the analogy, the 8,000 snakes and the 8,000 venomous and the 2,000 non-venomous, right? If you out here playing with snakes, ain't nobody gonna pity you when you get bit. Same thing with so-called white people. If you out here playing with them, befriending them, right? Want to be all up under them and be all laughing, giggly with them, right? Cause I seen that shit a lot. Brothers will get real, like, uncomfortably goofy around Edomites. Where it's like, nigga, that ain't even fucking funny. What the fuck is you laughing for? They laughing at corny ass, horrible ass jokes. I'm just sitting there looking at them like, what the fuck is so funny? The fuck is he laughing at? That ain't shit funny. You feel me? You just laughing at, cause you scared of something. Like, right? Thinking that if you befriend them, they not gonna do nothing to you. Which is a lie. Right? They gonna do you dirty. Right? And the people whose side you're supposed to be on, that you're supposed to be fighting with, which is the side of the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and his prophet, and his apostles, and prophets, and teachers. The people whose side you're supposed to be on, they not gonna pity you, bro. Right? They not gonna pity you when these devils do something to you, right? Because you shouldn't have been playing with fucking snakes. You playing with snakes, laughing all in their face, wanting to be their friend, starting conversations with. I don't start conversations with no devil unless I'm working. Even when I was working for somebody at a job with Edomites, the only thing I'm saying to him was going on. That's it. What's going on? Yeah, ain't nothing else. Unless he come talk to me. Even if he do come talk to me, I'm not giving him that much rap. Why? Because I already know I know who they is. I know what they are. They're snakes. I'm not getting close to a snake. Because eventually it's going to bite you. If I entertain this snake and I let me drop my guard, he's going to bite me. And that's what these Edomites are. They're snakes. This is what they do. They're cunning. Right? It says Esau is a cunning hunter, like I read in Genesis 25. So why would I play with somebody that will deceive me? Why would I play with him? No, fuck that. Stay far away from him as I can. Let me get this word for cunning in the blue level. Yada.
Strong's H 3045. Yada.
Oh, yada.
Yada.
Oh, that's yada. It says to know, learn to know, to perceive and see, find out and discern. Let me see. To know how, be skillful in, to be wise. It's not really a good Oh yeah, it is. To be wise, yeah. That's let me get the etymology of that word instead. See what it say. Sometimes I'd rather the etymology. It says cunning, learn skillful, possessing knowledge, right? Skillfully deceitful. That's the word I wanted. Crafty. They're skillfully deceitful. Ingenuity. Right? They're real clever on how to deceive you and how to hunt you. Right? They're hunters. They're skillful with their deception. Right? And they figure out ways to deceive you. So why would I want to be around people who is looking for ways to deceive me? Why would you want to be around people that's looking for ways to deceive you? Looking to find a way for you to drop your guard. And then as soon as they see opportunity, they got you. They kill you. They take your blood. Right? This is Sirach 12, I'm going to jump down to 16. It says, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. So they talk good. Like I said, with the little devil that probably lured the young brother to the lake with him. Hey, buddy, my name's Ben. Hey, buddy, you want to have fun? We have so much fun in my house. Right? Sound like damn Chucky. Right? Just like a damn Chucky doll. Right? That's how these devils is. Speak sweetly with their lips, but in their heart they imagine how to throw you into a pit, to put your ass in the damn grave. Trying to figure out a way to kill your ass. Because what? They're cunning hunters. That's in their nature, to be hunters. Cunning, crafty hunters. Right? Deceitful. right? It says, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. So even and this goes, that verse, I see a lot of women in that verse, right? Because a lot of these damn women are enemies, bro. Like, straight up. If she'll cry in your face and lie, that's a damn enemy. Because it said right there. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart, which is his mind, he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. That's for Esau, but that's a lot of these damn women out here, bro. It's a lot of these damn women who will cry in your damn face. Right? It'll play these games. Right? And soon as you drop your guard, they'll run your ass over with a truck. Like, straight up. They'll run your ass over with a truck or stab you up. Right? A lot of these sisters got demons on them, big time. Right? Like the scripture, Proverbs 12 and 26, the righteous more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them. A lot of our women, they've been seduced by the wicked. And they've turned into our enemies. Right? So brothers, be careful, beware of a lot of these sisters out here too. Right? Beware. Because they will cry in your face. Right? Then you end up in the lake. Right? Straight up. Because she done hit your ass with a car, hopped out, tied a rope to your leg, and dragged you to the damn river or something. Like, a lot of sisters got demons on them, bro. Now, we know this is talking about Esau. But Esau would do the same shit. Right? Please, just please have mercy on us. We love you guys. Please. That wasn't me. That was my fault. I wasn't here when they did it. I wasn't here when they enslaved your people. I wasn't here. I don't believe that. Man, shut up. Say you fucking lie. They're a damn liar, man. Don't even believe that. Don't believe nothing they say. Believe nothing they say. Right? Because Esau said, though he sought it carefully with tears, he gonna seek repentance with tears. Right? He gonna try to get. He gonna want repentance when he see the wrath that the Most High has for him. Right? He's gonna try to deceive. He gonna try to deceive any way he can. He gonna try to slide in there. Right? Let me get this. I'm gonna end it with this. The 2nd Ezra 6. Second Ezra 6 and 7. It says, Then answered I and said, Which shall be the parting asunder of times, and when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? Right? So what's going to be the end times? What's going to happen in the end times? Right? And it's verse 8. And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, like I read in Genesis, right? He was holding on to Esau as he was being delivered, right? Esau was being delivered. Jacob had a hand on Esau's heel, right? Because he was whooping Esau's ass in the womb. And he had his hand on Esau's womb when he was being delivered. So he came out with his hand on Esau's heel, right? Read that again. 2 Ezra 6 and 8. And he said unto me, From Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Right? So Esau's downfall is synonymous with the rise of the Israelites. That's why brothers say Kwam Yasharala, rise Israel, right? Because we know the sooner this devil society fall and collapse, the sooner our kingdom is going to come through Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And the Lord is going to send his son, Yahushua, to deliver his elect from the four winds right before these nuclear missiles smash America and burn it up, right? And the earthquake, right? Right, but before that, we know, the mark is coming. They're going to try to get us to take this chip and our right hand on our forehead, right? The mark of the beast, the RFID microchip, right? We know wars coming, right? Sedition, uprisings against the government. We know all the things in 2 Numbers 15 to 16 that's going to happen. They're going to come after the men of the Lord. It's going to be martyrs. But at the same time, the Most High is going to instill, he's going to instill his powers, supernatural powers, and the elect, and certain men are the elect, right? To deliver the rest of the elect, right? In these times, in these perilous times, right? So Esau's kingdom is falling right now. You see it crumbling. You see them starting to come out openly and admit they are the Romans, right? That's brothers been saying that for years. The apostles have been saying that for years, that these people are the same Romans, right? They're the deadly wound that was healed, right? If I'm speaking correctly, right? They're the same Romans, during the time of the Romans, right? That's the offspring. And in the reincarnation, some brothers, elders believe, I believe they say Trump was Nero, right? I heard one of the elders say that Trump is Nero, right? And if you don't know anything about Nero, like, you can go look up Nero and see the similarities him and Trump have, right? But yeah, they're exposing themselves, man. The wars and rumors of wars is happening, right? Earthquakes in diverse places, right? The truth is being revealed on a high level, to the point where you got Vladimir Putin, which is the Russian president, basically telling you that the Jews are black, right? Opening the vaults and showing all of the pictures, all of the dark images of Yahushua, the apostles, right? They basically coming out and saying it. Basically, like, the jig is up. The jig is up. You feel me, brother? The Most High, he sent down his righteousness. Let me get that. Matter of fact, it's in I'm in that chapter already. No. It's Psalms, book of Psalms. Book of Psalms, chapter 85. And 11. It says, truth shall spring out of the earth, and righteousness shall look down from heaven. So this truth is springing out of the earth, right? Most High allowed us to understand his word through, the elders. And then, the elders and the Akim pushing the truth since the 60s, right? In New York, starting in New York. And the Most High, he had us understand. He brought the truth out to us, right? And it's standing through these perilous times. It's the only thing, that's the only light that's shining in this world. It's darkness. It's nothing but darkness going on. Men walking around like damn women, bro. Like basketball. These niggas like basketball players. Walking around dressed like women. Right? It's crazy. Right? You got women walking around dressed like men. women with full-grown damn beards, taking hormone pills, right? Looking like men. Some of them, I seen one like she cut her damn titties off. This is what's going on in this society, right? Adultery is at an all-time high. You got men going up to other men, women in front of the men, getting the women number in front of the man. I don't know, back in the day when I was growing up, man, that shit ain't happening. That was an automatic fight. That was an automatic fight off the top. That was an automatic scrap. To the point where dudes ain't really do that like that. You ain't go up to a man while he was with his girl and go at her. That was like a straight shot of disrespect. A shot of disrespect. You feel me? And it was an automatic scrap. Now you got dudes going up to men with their girls and going at their girls in front of them, and then they ain't had nothing to do with the girl. Because these dudes nowadays, they just throw the word simp out at anything. It was about respect, bro. If you see me with a girl, you gotta respect that, right? If she ain't with me, I can't say shit because she ain't with me. But you doing that, you going at her in front of me, that's a disrespect to me as a man, right? Nowadays, they try to spin it like you a simp for defending your honor. Like, nah, dude, you're not about to do that in front of me, right? Do that while I'm not here, right? You better off doing that while I'm not here. But you're not gonna do it in my face, like straight up. That's mad disrespectful. But adultery is at an all-time high. That's that demonic spirit that's on dudes just going around. I don't care if you're married or nothing. Like it's a straight demonic spirit. And if you that type of nigga, type of dude that be on that type of stuff, shit, shalak mawaf la thumb. Said death to you niggas, cause man, brothers tired of saying that. That's a very disrespectful and demonic spirit, bro. Right? Adultery is really a homosexual spirit on the low. Right? Because for you to want another man, woman, like I was watching the elder in South Carolina the other day, and he made a lot of sense too. Because like if you want another man's woman, after his rod and been all up in her, he done tongued her down. He done did everything with her, right? That's lawful. But even the dude brothers in the world, right? They did everything. They been in every hole and you know, Salaki if I'm getting vulgar, but that he did everything with this woman, and you want to go behind him and share the same holes? Like, come on, bro. That's real sodomite. It's real gay, right? I ain't never really want no girl that been popped by other dudes. I wanted my own. I wanted, you feel me? I never been the type of dude that get into orgies, well, gang bang, or run a train and shit. Run a train with my homies. I never been that type of dude. I always thought that shit was gay, right? Even before I was in the truth, I always thought it was gay. Like, why would I be in a room with another man naked? I don't care if we bros or not. We wasn't naked around each other before this. Like, why would I be naked around you all of a sudden? Because the girl, that's freaky. So I thought that was some gay shit for real. But this adulterous spirit is very it's very, mixed with sodomite spirit energy in it. You feel me? So yeah, man, we can't wait for this damn society to fall. Right? See all these demons running around just doing demonic stuff, unlawful things, just get their judgment, man. But ultimately, we really want to see Esau get his damn judgment. That's who I really want. That's who I really want to see get their judgment, bro. And I pray I get to see the fall of my enemy. Right? I pray I get to see the fall of. I pray all the brothers out there get to see the fall of our enemy, man. So like, That is Sirach 25. Sirach 25:7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies. Because I can't wait. Lord willing, I'll get to see that. Lord willing, I get to see the fall of my enemies. If it be the Lord's will. And Lord willing, I get to see it with the Akim. Right? Because this devil is really prideful. But the Lord said, his pride have deceived him. So, we understand he gonna be walking around prideful like he untouchable. Right? But it just irked you to know how weak this devil really is. That if he didn't have the power of Satan on his side, and then, he have his witchcrafts and stuff like that, he really wouldn't be doing none of that. He wouldn't be doing none of that talking. Right? They wouldn't be walking around like they is. But they got that power of Satan on their side, when they witchcrafts, and they very prideful. Right? And they doing 2/3 of Jake bad. So, they feeling themselves. Because they can do that to the wicked of our people. Right? But when he touched the righteous of our people, when he try to touch the righteous of our people, that's when the Lord gonna show himself. Right? But yeah, I've been one of the in it, but I'm gonna end it right there. So that one, give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Double honors to the elders, shalom to the Akim, pushing the truth in the four corners and truth and sincerity. Shalom to the Aquaf out there listening and learning, being true daughters, serve, being silent and loving wives to their husbands. If they don't have a husband right now, waiting for the Most High to bless you with one. That shalom.